I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you what I'm not doing going into 2026. Right now is January 3rd of me making this video. I didn't have this video ready for the new year. Cause I wasn't feeling good on New Year, but it's your boy Nero Glace. It was your first time here, that means black ice. Cause you ain't gonna see me, but I do a bunch of damage. That's all I gotta say. But let me get this correct. What the most important thing about this video right here is to say, like, to keep myself accountable and everybody accountable going forward about not doing the same things that you already done and that you see don't work for you. It may work for somebody else, but it's not working for you. And that's how you break the cycle. I was in the cycle for like 3 years, probably four, 4 years, 2020 to 2024. And I realized my cycle, I was realizing it in 2023, but I definitely cemented it and realized where I was going wrong at the end of 2024. 2025 was nothing but a transformative year for me. Don't know what it did for you, but for me, transformative year. So 2026, I should not be going through the same lessons over and over and over again. That's all I had to say about not doing the same things that you've been doing. Your parents, friends, or partners that probably told you you do. You done probably told yourself you do. And it ain't getting fixed. You feel me? Like, and when stuff going on like that, it's just, at that point, you probably want to go through that. You want to deal with that. But if you're trying to be successful moving forward, I don't know, you might not want to be the man or the woman. You may not want to be him and thee or her and thee, her Jones, something. I don't know who. Him and thee. I'm just gonna say him and thee. But let's get to the list. The list probably got like 10 things on it. So on my first one is procrastination. Now, people I've seen in the past, and including myself, I don't really have this trait. I have a procrastination trait, but the trait of always trying to get knowledge and trying to say that's you like doing something. It's not. You can overread, you can, like, knowledge is good. Let me clear it up. Knowledge is good. But when you're replacing doing with trying to always find something new to learn, then that's procrastination. Oh, I haven't learned this. Let me learn how to do this first. Like, I got people that's trying to learn how to edit videos before they start recording videos, which is cool and fine, or posting, but it's like you won't know what your audience, or you won't know what actually works until you start posting. I was editing videos before I started posting, and once I started posting, I realized I wasn't that good at editing videos for YouTube. You get what I'm saying? Because I was doing music videos, but it's not the same thing as talking videos, commentary, storyboarding, like, far as for my YouTube channel. So if I would keep waiting, like, let me wait till I'm perfect at doing all these edits and cussing to post, I would never post it. I would have still been sitting here another year, unmonetized, Once I got that out of my head, it was like, I'm just gonna do it. I got monetized in like 2 months. You know what I'm saying? So don't procrastinate. That's the big thing. That's what will hold you back the most. To be honest, to me, I think procrastination is like one of the biggest things that people have to kind of get out their life. Especially because if you are a person who is motivated to become something, you have no room to waste time. Because time you will be looking back at like, I didn't do nothing this day. I could have been working. Like, if I had took off from things and then, like, say you work a job, you leave early. When you leave early, you're going to be sitting there like, dang, I really could stay. I'm not doing nothing. It's the same thing, procrastination. You sit there and you scroll, and by the time you look up, you like, I don't feel nothing, I didn't gain nothing. You probably feel bad for not doing the work. Just get it done. So, no, the first one is procrastination. On from that. What we got next? Playing it safe. Yeah, playing it safe is hmm. I do like playing it safe is next. So you got procrastination and then playing it safe. Do I never I played it safe after I took a lot of big risks. I wasn't the one to play it safe from the get go. I started playing it safe more so because the risk that I was taking in my life, probably early 2020, during the COVID time and things like that, man, I could have been not here right now. I could have not been here right now for sure, and that's why I had to start. I had to start playing it safe in that aspect. So if you're playing it safe, meaning you're not risking your life or your freedom, that's cool. But if you're playing it safe, as far as that you're just scared to put yourself out there for the greater good, then you're doing yourself a disservice. I never had a problem putting myself out there. I had a problem with overly taking dangerous risks, a high risk, high reward type of system with my life. It's like that's cool to a point, because you still want your life, you still want your future, you still want to have freedoms. You don't want to be, uh, I'm gonna do whatever to get whatever, and then never get it. And then if you don't get that, and you mess up your life, your future, say you go to jail. If you go to jail, Lord forbid, you go to jail. That's gonna make it hard to even get a job, to even have a decent life. If your risk don't give you a high reward, you get what I'm saying? My nose kind of stopped up, so I might be sounding a little airy, raspy. Who knows? But that's all I got to say on playing it safe. I know y'all play the game, and if y'all play 2K, people don't even play it safe on 2K. So why would you play it safe with yourself? You out there shooting half court shots, but in real life, you won't even what? Wake up an hour early. You won't even press record. Like it's gone. Whatever you want to do. Like everybody ain't a content creator. Everybody don't want to do this, so you don't got to. But you won't even go buy no material to go, go do some cold calls, go knock on some doors. Like, what you gonna do? That's I don't know. So we got procrastination out the way, playing it safe. We got wasting time on social media. That's a big one. Could it tie back to me just saying that my procrastination, um, I just got a brain fart. But see, thinking about social media just gave me a brain fart. Brain fog, brain fart, whatever you want to call it. But for sure, being on social media, wasting your time on social media is another form of procrastination, time wasting, all type of things. Nothing good. Nothing good can come from it unless you're on there to get ideas, on there to learn, and it's helping you with whatever you're trying to build or create. If you're just on social media to see anything, and it doesn't matter what you see, you're just scrolling, doom scrolling, you're wasting your year and your time. Cause you could doom scroll, it make the time go by fast. That's why people be crying when they can't have their phones at work. They want their phones to make the time go by fast. But when you trying to get stuff done, you don't want the time to go by fast. Like I'm trying to record videos and have my off days. I'm not trying to make my day go by fast at all. I actually get kind of sad once it started getting to nighttime. Because if it's getting to the nighttime and I gotta go to bed, the quicker you go to sleep, the quicker you go to work. Unless you got to work on yourself. And I'm a big advocate for working harder on your stuff than you will for another man's dream or, business. That's just me though. I don't know about you. I'm not gonna tell you to delete any social media apps. I'm not that everything ain't big scale, little scale with me. Like you don't gotta go drastic and delete every app on your phone. It's more if that's what you gotta do to be disciplined, cool. I don't really have to. I got this kind of thing. I got a conscience in my head that kind of talk a little crazy to me, like talk crazy to me. when I know I'm doing, like, bro, what you doing? You know, get up, come on, get up. Like, I was just in the bed before I came and record this video. Like, I was chilling, you know, chilling for real on social media, and that's how I ended up getting that idea right there. I'm like, what? Wasting time on social media at the beginning of the year. Like, what am I doing right now? I'm all worried. Camera right there, and I'm laying down. Huh. But what are we doing? I'm not doing it in 2026. We're done with it. That's not Nero Glace. I'm sorry. So procrastination, playing it safe, wasting time. 4. Now we get into more personal things. You know what I'm saying? We got holding grudges or negative energy. You gotta let that hurt go. Let that hurt go, twin. I'm sorry. They may not be sorry, but I'm sorry. If that's what you wanted to hear, you heard it here. You gotta let that hurt go. People moving on with their lives, doing them, and you keeping that negative energy on the inside. It don't do nothing for you but kind of hold you in a time period that you don't even want to be in. A time period that has a negative emotions attached to it. Why would you want to even think of something that puts you in a bad mood? Cause all this stuff tied together, a bad mood can make you procrastinate. Now you procrastinating. You feel me? Because you feel bad, so it's sinking your motivation. Which then it might lead you to social media to make you feel better, which is wasting your time. You see how all this kind of looping together, how everything is looping together. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you don't want to hold no negative grudges, no bad grudges. It's like, bro, it don't do nothing for nobody. It don't even do nothing for you. If they bad people, and you probably knew they was bad people. Like, that's all I gotta say about that. And just let them out your life. If you want them in your life, then go have that conversation and forgive them. Let it go. Don't be a person that forgives. That say you forgive them. I'm sorry. Don't be a person that says that you forgive someone, but you still thinking about what they did to you the whole time. I never said forget, but if it's on your mind the whole time and you still around them, you are the reason why that happened to you. Cause you attract what you are. You attract what's inside you too. You holding grudges kind of makes you a negative person. I mean, you want that negativity inside of you. And that's how you attract that negative stuff in the first place. Don't be like, but why to me though? Because you are a mirror. You are attracted it to you, a magnet and a mirror. That's all. And if you don't want that for yourself, let that hurt go. For real. I had to let all that go. It was keeping me in a stagnant place. It's like having one foot in and one foot out. You trying to move towards the future, but your past still right there just knocking at the door. You feel me? Like knocking at the right there just constantly reminding you like, bruh, I ain't trying to do all that. I ain't trying to do all that. So we got saying yes to everything. Whew. We don't got time to be a yes man. We don't have time for yes men. Ain't nothing wrong with helping anyone else. But you gotta prioritize yourself and the mission. You gotta prioritize yourself and the mission. Cause once you say yes to everything, people become entitled to your time. And they'll get mad at you for your decisions to do better for you that don't include them. As soon as you like when you out work, say you out work 2 days a week, Saturday and Sunday. You're like, yeah, I'm out Saturday and Sunday. But come help me with this, da 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 da. Just because I said I'm off, don't mean I'm off for your task. Why are you entitled to my off time? You know what I'm saying? People don't ask how you feeling. They ask when are you off. to come help them. They don't ask, yeah, are you tired? Are you gonna be resting? Yeah, and people might ask, are you busy? That's a, but 9 times 10, you gonna say I'm not busy because I'm out of work. I'm chilling. Like, people don't equate chilling with being busy. So they're not asking they're not asking questions. They're not asking the right question that's gonna get them a no. They asking the question that's gonna get them a, let me ask this so I can go ahead ask what I need for real. They want the real question. The other stuff is the fluff. That's the fluff. The real question. But you can't say yes to everything, bro. You gonna burn yourself out. You gonna be tired. You gonna be getting out work, suggest to work, just to go right back to work. Boy, you gonna burn out. You gonna burn out. I did it. And they say I'm mean. But I did it. But I don't even answer the phone no more. It gets to the point that people know not to ask me. Cause it's gonna be I can't. I'm gonna let you know. If I say I'm gonna let you know, no, I'm gonna let you know. I can't do it. I don't even want to do it. I ain't even think about doing it. I ain't even gonna say I'm gonna think about it. I don't want to think about it. I thought about it. It was a no. Soon as you said, can you? Me? No. I got non-negotiables. I got the gym. I got my videos. You hear me? You need some rest. I got school. I got real business to handle. My time ain't for you. And that's how you need to handle yourself the same way, my boy. Or my lady, you feel me? I'm just, whatever I say, it applies to everybody. Ooh. Living paycheck to paycheck. I'm gonna let you know that's most definitely one that I know a lot of people don't want to do in 2026. Living paycheck to paycheck. It's a stressful situation because you really can't even take off work. Can't miss work. And when you at work, you're stressing to make sure you don't mess up because you don't want to get fired. Because then you on your ass asking for help. And people don't want to help somebody who can't help themselves, which is crazy. Why you only want to help people that can help themselves? They don't need the help. But let somebody actually need help that you know ain't no person that's like, they ain't mooching off you or nothing like that. They not on leeches. They just fell down. They ain't gonna help you, bro. They gonna be happy to see you down there. And don't be somebody who was up at a point in time. Don't be that. They are happy and rejoicing that you fell down like that. So I would say this tax season, if y'all are living paycheck to paycheck and are in some type of debt, please don't get your tax money and go buy a liability. Just put some away in the savings, like a buffer that might save you if, like, I don't know how much you get if you got kids or you don't, whatever. Just put a percentage away just for emergency funds. You get what I'm saying? And the rest, if you gotta pay some bills, I say go pay your debts. I say pay your debts. If your paycheck already paying your bills, man, go pay some debts to try to free up some cash flow and help yourself out. Don't waste that money. Don't waste your taxes. Please don't play around with that. I promise you. I promise you. It will help you out to try to, at least next couple years, taxes need to go to your debt for the next couple years, depending on how much you in there. And or help you get through school or something like that to get like a better paying job or start a side hustle. Hey, I ain't got too many ideas for you that's, depending on your age. It really ain't an age thing. It's just like I said, handle that debt first. If you want to try to start a side hustle, you gotta have that in you. Like I done did side hustles. I done made plenty of money outside hustles. So, but I know I have people like close to me that can't do that. They aren't able. They don't have that neck for like selling things. They don't have that neck for creation. They don't have that neck to even like bring people towards them. So I would say pay off what's in your face. Like the side hustle thing, I don't want to call it a dream, but you don't know if that's gonna work. But you do know you can pay off a debt that's right there. So I say pay off the debt first before. Let me take a risk. Let me take the risk. This is the plan that's safe right here. This is the smart kind of plan safe that I say do. See how everything ties together? This is the smart type of plan safe. You get your taxes, credit cards, anything high interest, pay it off first or pay it down. Whatever, I don't know how much money you getting back, but pay it off or pay it down first. Get you a little savings, cool. Forget about that money after that. Now you still probably paycheck to paycheck, but hopefully you probably freed up a little bit extra after you to pay some stuff down or off. Then just roll it over, snowball effect. If you need a financial guru, I could be that. I could. But right now we just talking about what not to do in 2026. I'm not gonna make this a big financial video. I'm real good with them numbers, I tell you that. Real good. But it's not that type of video right now. And what we got next? Whoo. Oh. Oof. Settling for mediocre health. I spent most of my life after high school, I was in the military, so outside of the military, not caring. I only cared about getting money. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I only prioritize that dollar bill. That's why I said when it comes to numbers, I became proficient, very proficient. Like yeah, S tier money guy, S tier numbers, yeah. But their health, yeah. I mean, I wasn't the worst, I wasn't the best. I got very skinny, very like probably the minimum weight for my height at the time. I'm still a slim guy, but I eat very well now. I changed my diet all the way. It was beginning of 2024. I changed my diet. I had went vegetarian for 3 months to clean my whole system out. Then started reintroducing foods to see what my body like and doesn't like. So I don't eat as much beef now. I don't eat pork at all. My body does not like that. Don't eat as much beef because how fast it processed. My stomach was not fond of that. No dairy. Stomach is not fond of that. Fond of it at all. No, at all. I'm telling you right now, I'll be crying or something, bro. If you, hey, it ain't that type of video. All I'm saying is take care of yourself. In that gym, the gym most definitely, it changed my mindset. As far as it made me more humble. Cause I'm a competitor. And I didn't realize I was as small as I was until I actually started paying attention. When I used to walk in the restroom in my own house, I didn't look in the mirror for real. So subconsciously, I probably was knowing that I wasn't where I was supposed to be. My mind was so much on money, I didn't care about how I looked. I was neglecting myself for real. I don't think I got haircuts in my face, but I didn't see. I'm like, boom. So I started working. I'm like, bro, we getting out. It used to be smaller. I didn't know none of this for real. Cause you play sports and you play sports, go to the military. You working out. And then when you start doing it, you keep thinking like you just gonna keep it. As a young man, you just thinking like, oh, this is who I am. Da da da. Lost all that. Started smoking. That clouded my mind up. So I stopped smoking, stopped drinking, started exercising. It helped me become humble, think clearer, plan out because you got to plan your workouts. It just helped with the plan. It just helped keep my mind processing. So I say your health is wealth. You want to live long. You know, you want to live long, you want your body functioning. I know you don't want to be over here hunchback to myself. You don't want to do all that, because I don't want to do all that. So, all I say is 2026, keep focusing on your health. I'm focusing on my health. I'm already in the gym. Uh, I say I would want to keep tracking my workouts, like more. Like I used to write them down in 2024. I was writing them down in a notebook, and then 2025 I kind of left that alone and just kept mental things. So I think I want to get back to keeping track in a notebook or like an app, keeping track of all the workouts I do, so I can know what. I'm pretty good at keeping note of myself, but just cause keep a log good, I would like to keep a log to go back and compare months and things like that. Ooh, we got letting fear decide moves. I don't know, man. I did. Yeah, I believe I ended up back in Memphis based off fear. I had moved out of town in 2024, and I mean, it turned out for the best. It worked out for the best for me moving back to Memphis. It allowed me to sit down and get my mind clear and actually, start recording and get all my gear, like save some money and things like that, get everything straight. But I don't think I would have been here if it wasn't because of like based off fear, um, financial fear, the unknown, and things like that, or just knowing where you will be in the future, like a few months down the line. So fear could be good in some aspects, but I don't think you should make decisions based off fear. Like fear can be healthy and like I said, when it comes to, I didn't have any fear when I was taking risks and things like that, and I could have easily been messed off. That's when fear could have came in. But when this comes like trying to make big decisions, and you not doing something that could possibly put you like in a better place, because my fear is more the fear of the unknown. I don't know about anybody else, like what they would be having fears with, but mine was always a fear of the unknown and a fear of not having control of what's going on. And I think I said that, I touched on that a little bit earlier. And it's just like, man, you gotta be okay with the process and trust in what you trust in. And if we look at our life right now and go back 5 years later, 5 years ago, 1 years ago, you aren't where you thought you would be, and you are okay with it. You don't have a problem with it, and I'm happy with where I am right now. As a person, we always want more. So yes, I do wake up every day trying to find ways to get in a better position, but I'm not upset with who I've become, like at all. And I feel like that if I wasn't as fear driven for the time period I would most definitely probably even be in a better space. Um, no, I lied. If I had a little more fear in certain aspects when it came to being reckless, then I wouldn't have gotten in certain situations. And after that, yeah, if I had more fear then, I would end up in more situations. But because I had less fear then, I ended up developing more fear on the back end. So it was like an imbalance. And so you need a healthy level of fear, but it doesn't need to stop you from actually making moves for real. It's okay to be kind of on the fence about the unknown, but it shouldn't stop you. That's all I'm trying to get to. Fear shouldn't stop you from making decisions. And man, I don't know why that took me so long to get out, for real, but because it kind of sent me down, like almost down the spiral. I was finna get in story time mode, but the video already long, and I'm just now at the bottom of my list. So we had letting fear decide moves, my moves. So you know, in comparing yourself to others. 2026. I don't even. I didn't really compare myself to others in 2025. So for 2026, I won't be doing that either. I did that probably 2023, 2024. I was big on comparison, trying to get like far as to trying to get better, and just comparing myself to other men to be like, if you could do that, I could do that. It wasn't like oh, they're better than me, da da da. It was more like, if that person can get there or that person is able to do that, I should be able to too. Kind of how I said, like the gym humbled me, but that's how I end up getting stronger. I'm not as big as I'm not as big as a person who's been going there for 4+ years. I started in 2024, but my strength is a lot better than it was. My techniques are a lot better than they are. My habits are a lot better than they were, and that's based off watching other men work out and be dedicated and disciplined, and I developed them skills as well. Off of that was a healthy level of comparison. Um, yeah, a healthy level of comparison. Now I'm not into comparing myself like, oh, he got the money, he got the women, oh, look at this car, da da da. I might see the car. The comparison ain't that. It ain't coming from a place of envy. It's coming from a place of motivation, if anything. So I'm not really against comparison in a competitive sense. Only if it's not coming from a place of envy and hate, a bad place. So if you want to do that, that's up to you. As far as it's healthy, but if it's like something that's keeping you down or making you kind of resent somebody for being good in their life, then nah, it's not what's up. It's not what's up. Let's see. What's gonna be the last one? Nah, I got two more things. Listening to negative people, bro. Some people be negative and don't even know. I thought my stuff started recording, but I'm gonna tweak. But nah, some people be negative and don't even know it. Like say you ever. This is why you don't tell your dreams to everybody. You don't tell your plans, because soon as you say something, they'll plant that little seed right there in your head, and they'll be like, so what if this happened? What you mean, what if this happened? And you gonna be like, dang, what if it do happen? Now that's the fear. Now you got fear seeping in. Don't y'all like how all these points tie in? But if it's a person that's always negative around you, never got nothing positive to say, ain't no good energy, got your doubting yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like it just gotta get that away from you. I ain't saying I always have a yes man around you. Don't be a yes man. Don't keep a yes man. But you don't gotta keep a no man either. You don't gotta keep a negative Nancy around you. You don't gotta do that. You don't gotta do that. It could be your own girl at that for real. It could be your own girl when it comes to things like that. Um, Everything can be twisted or kind of like come off as their insecurity onto you. You doing this, like say you start doing videos, you just want to be seen by some girls. Da 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 da. Now you trying to make sure you ain't being seen by no girls. Man, we trying to make some money. What we talking about? You feel me? You don't got time, cause then that'll make you start out of fear, making moves out of fear. Cause somebody being negative, they keeping you down, they keep you unmotivated. Also, you can't get your motivation from people. They'll let you down. You gotta be able to have that drive in your own heart. Cause this the only heart you got. This the only thing that's pumping for you. Everybody, ain't nobody else pumping for you. You feel me? This the only thing that's going. This the only thing that's going. Only you working for you for real until you get to the point where your money got somebody working for you, and that ain't you pumping for real. That's that money got They hard, they mind pumping. Cause they want that money. Got their palms itching. You feel me? Like right here, they scratch it. You just, yeah. But let that negativity out your life. You don't gotta keep it around. I know, you get a little used to it, and stuff like that, but you gotta let it go, bro. And for the last point, over committing. I got a problem with this. I got a problem with this because I like to make a lot of plans. So this is the big one for me, over committing. I'm in 2 schools right now, working and YouTube. I prefer YouTube for sure. And I also, one of the schools I'm in, I've been wanting to do since I graduated high school. I'm just now, I was on a 2-year waiting list. I'm just not being able to get in. So before then, I had started another school because like I'm not finna be not doing anything. So I started another school before I even started YouTube. So right now I am over leveraged, and I am feeling it. But I'm built for it though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm built for it though. But I have felt the lashes from it. I feel it for sure. Don't want to say burnout, but if burnout is real, which I do believe it is, I felt it. I just got a strong will to get to where I'm trying to get to. But outside of that, man, ooh, my bad, y'all. I had a thought in my head. But this was another video. But yeah, don't over limit yourself. Don't do things that's not gonna get you to where you want to get to. It's really all I gotta say. Don't do things that you don't really want to do. Some things you have to do just to put some food or put yourself in a better situation, which is fine. But also make steps towards the lifestyle that you dream about, that you really want. Don't make choices based on what you think you should be doing. Make choices based on what you need to do and what you want to do, where you want to get to. That's how I look at it. Because you don't want to be the person that's like, I could have did this, I should have done this. Try it. Can't go wrong, just try it, bro. But that's all I got for real for this video. Things you shouldn't be doing in 2026. Things I won't be doing in 2026. Things we are not doing in 2026. You feel me? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm new at this style of video, so we gonna get to it though. Well, I'm gonna bust out a prayer. That's how my mind getting lost. But it's your boy Nero Glace. Don't forget to like, comment, and sub. I'll see you next time. Thank you if you made it this far. I know it's a long video, but hey, it's 2026, so we can't be scared of having long videos. Somebody gonna watch it. I'm gonna get over with you next time, my boys. Yeah, okay. Let's go.